And today we got One Punch Man Season 3 intro breakdown. Cause y'all saw when I was reacting to the opening, but I guess we got the anime person, the One Punch Man anime perspective. You know, we got to see what bro talking about. Cause he probably saw some stuff that I haven't seen or that I seen, and you know, he gonna get us all the juicy works. And I'm probably gonna put my input on the juicy works. So you already know that to do.
Break down this new One Punch Man Season 3 intro because it's really interesting.
Bro,
there's a lot of
it's a lot of stuff going on, bro, especially like this cape. Like, notice the cape. It's aura. Well, let's get it though.
Things in here that need to be talked about. And first I'll go into non-spoiler stuff because I know there's going to be casuals watching this, and then after that I'll go into the spoilery stuff because that's when it gets really interesting.
So us that watch the manga, I mean, I've read the manga, we know exactly what's going to happen. But the ones who only just the anime only guys that only anime, y'all into some good things, buddy. Just y'all know. Let's get it.
We got Saitama in a serious punch stance. This is
this right here is for season. I'm gonna let him go ahead and cool. But this right here is for season when he punched dang, what that centipede. This right here is for when he punched centipede.
Because that's when
when he punched centipede. I'm sorry, bro. I'm gonna let you cook though.
Gets really interesting. So we got
the centipede. This right here, the one. Yep, they're from the last season, episode 3. I mean, season 2, the last episode, I believe, when King was saying, "Say Tommy," and then you know that right now.
Saitama in a serious punch stance. This is, I think, just straight up taken from season 2. Like,
bro, see, I already told you, bro. Bro, let's get it, bro. Y'all already know, man. Y'all already know. I'm locked in on the One Punch Man. Yo, I really locked in on Versus 2, bro. You know, let's get it though. This One Punch Man. I told y'all this One Punch Man season, bro. This right here, One Punch Man month, anime of the year, all that, we in it.
Which is Elder Centipede, which is it is what it is. And we see Saitama, Garo, Tatsumaki, Orochi, and Giro's close-up of their eyes. These are, I guess, the most important characters this season, so that's why they're showing them. And then we're seeing these wall markings.
See, this was in the manga.
Hieroglyphics, cave paintings, whatever you want to call this. This is super spoilery.
Yes, it really is. So we gonna, so most likely we gonna see this part right here. Okay, I'm gonna let him cook, bro.
Can't really get into what this is.
Yeah, I can't get into it because I gotta let him cook.
Then just saying that it is like really important stuff. It's going into like deep cut One Punch Man world lore stuff. We'll eventually find out what this is in the season, but I'll just talk way more about this once we get to the spoiler portion of the video. Then we see Saitama, Orochi, and Garo, who looks very battle damaged.
See, yeah. See, okay. So I'm glad he's seeing everything. And most likely, in that, like the lines, like, you know, y'all see the lines. So most likely, like I said, this right here pretty much gonna be, he really the MC of this season right here. He pretty much the MC of this whole arc right here, the monster arc. He's the one. He's pretty much the main character. Not say Tommy, but it's him. He's the main. He's the MC of all this stuff. So, you know, he's gonna have more shine than say Tommy and the rest of them
in this frame. So go figure, you know, Garo's gonna get his hands dirty in this season, actually quite a bit, just like he did in the previous season, but even more in this one. Then we're seeing the exact
one. Okay, yeah, look at my boy Black X. This who I'm waiting on, bro. And bro, I had took pictures of these. I'm gonna post it on my on my community post. See, bro is already on it. I was gonna do a breakdown of this, but I'm gonna let him do it. I'm just a reactor, bro, and get my opinion. Let's get it.
Executives of the
look at my boy, bro. Look at Black S.
But even more in this one. Then we're seeing the executives.
Look at Black S. Look at Black S, bro. This who I'm ready to see, bro. I'm ready for him in Samurai to fight. Atomic Samurai, bro.
Of the monsters.
And I'm ready for Fear Ugly to fight too, bro. God, this right here. Oh my God, bro. This man right here, bro. Boy, he's a beast, bro. This Joker's a beast.
Association. These are like the S-class
Look at that, bro. The cat. I keep getting like Fury or whatever.
hero equivalent of the Monster Association.
Look
The
at
S-class monster.
Look at home Empress. I keep getting her name, but you know the aura. He doing aura.
Yes, you could say. They're all like
Look at the aura.
disaster level dragon in strength. We've got Black Spermatozoan. That is his official name. President Ugly, a Neon Gums, and Homeless Emperor. Then we see Tatsumaki with Atomic Samurai, Child Emperor with Zombie Man, Puri Prisoner by himself, Pig God and Darkshine, My Mask, Flashy Flash, and then
Look at your boy King.
These are like the S-class heroes that are going to be a part of the strike team going into the Monster Association in this season. And then we're seeing another angle of them all together with...
Oh yeah, bro, this right here is so dope. I already know this is gonna be in the West Color, but you know I'm not trying to get ahead, but I'm gonna let him talk.
Second Gar in there, and then we also have Atomic with his disciples here. This is like when they're leading the charge to go into the Monster Association. Now this is straight up spoiler for what's going to happen in this season. We see Flashy Flash drawing his sword.
Yeah, we know who he finna battle with this one right here. I think this is some people waiting on this scene right here.
Like a bridge, and then we see Hellfire and Gale, you know, on top of
him.
We saw in this first episode after the credits, Hellfire and Gale talked about their motivations of killing Flashy Flash. So yes, they are going to fight, and it is going to be a 2v1 match. Then we're seeing another matchup that we're going to...
Phoenix. I see. I ain't saw how. Oh, okay. I never saw. I see. I just saw this part. I ain't saw this part right here.
See in this season, and it's Child Emperor
and it's Phoenix Man, and this is oh man, see I just saw this part. Oh my god, oh my god, I haven't seen this. I didn't see this. See, I always see on Child Emperor. I didn't saw. Oh my god,
taking on this guy in the back. So I can't really say who this guy is yet, but he is a character that we've seen. It's kind of just like a different form of that character.
Yeah.
Then we're seeing Garo chained up here and looks like he's badly beaten. This obviously happens later on in the season since Garo just woke up in the first episode. So something happens to Garo that leads him to this.
Yeah, we already know. If y'all, hey yo, us manga readers, we already know what's up, bro. But the only one, the anime's owners, the anime that only watch the anime, y'all gonna love it, bro. Y'all gonna love it, bro.
Then we're seeing another executive Rover that we didn't see earlier in the intro. This is Overgrown Rover. He's like a gigantic dog monster, and his ability is he can fire beams from his mouth. Then we're seeing Tario. We saw him in season 2. It's kind of like Garo's surrogate little brother, I suppose. And he's looking at Garo, so he's going to be in this season as well. We've got King, Fubuki, Bang, and Bomb.
I like this right here, bro.
They kind of be like their own little splinter group, I suppose. Because, you know, we talked about the team that we saw earlier. That's like the strike team going to the Monster Association. But this is like a side group doing their own thing. Then we have a pretty cool transition here of Bang turning into Garo. Because, you know, that's like his disciple and they have aesthetic similarities. And then Garo becomes the...
Oh yeah, he slowly turned into a villain, bro. He slowly turned into a villain, bro. This was dope, bro.
Red Garo, the version of Garo that we're going to be following in this season, somewhere between human and monster. Then we've got a nice little fan servicey shot of a new hero that we're going to be introduced to.
Like yo. I'm ready for her too. I ain't gonna lie. Damn, I forget her name, but yo, I'm ready for. Well, is it me? Well, yeah, I'm ready for her too. I want to see what she get. But I believe we ain't gonna get too much of the side characters, like the supporters, like these type. I think we ain't gonna have too many of them in this episode. I mean, in this season. So, like I said, you know, most likely they probably gonna try to like cut some. They probably gonna cut some of these like. Some of the fight short, bro. They probably gonna like cut some of these, like the ones that I want, like, you know, if some people want to see this, like, okay, I don't want to spoil it, but you know, some people probably want to see her when she was going against, you know, but you know, yeah, okay. I don't want to get too ahead, but yeah, I think they're gonna cut some of this stuff out though.
This season, I guess it's not a spoiler saying their name. Captain Mizuki is the name of this hero. No, they are not an S-class hero because we know of all of the S-class heroes. Then we've got Sassy Lost Child Tatsumaki. Then we've got regular Tatsumaki. We've got
I like this. Oh, see the cape thing. I was looking at this stuff right here. I think this right here like from season 2. We seeing
Saitama with his cape blowing in the wind. It's just showing clips of season 2 and season 1. Then we see this sequence.
See, I like the fist stuff, bro. Oh, look at Genos.
The heroes all holding up their arms.
Like they something like a Power Ranger. Like look at zombie. Like look at, yeah, bro. This is dope.
You know, All Might
Yeah. This is All Might
style, even though I guess it's just Saitama style at this point. This is just for the intro. At this point in time in the series, they would all never do this in unison because they are not like a cohesive team at all.
Right.
We see Child Emperor on the ground here crying, and then he's yelling, and he has like this thing around his...
I already know what this one right here is, bro. I already know what this right here is, bro. If you saw the manga, bro, I know what this right here is, bro. I already know why he's doing this right here. See, we all saw the manga. We know what's gonna happen.
face, which I guess is a helmet. Then we see this Gundam looking thing.
See, this the part I'm trying to see this. Oh, see, I think that's this right here that kind of got me.
So you can kind of put two and two together and think like, oh, this is Child Emperor's Gundam. And then we're seeing like the demon level monsters of the Monster Association. These are like the strongest monsters outside of the executives that we saw earlier. We've got Royal Ripper, Bug God, Super S, Hellfire and Gale, Phoenix Man, Pure Blood the Vampire, who we also saw in season 2. We actually saw all of these guys in season 2. Then we got Giro Giro, who Giro Giro isn't a disaster level demon. I'm pretty sure they're classified as a dragon. Then, you know, of course, Orochi at the top.
Look at your boy Orochi.
Top of the pyramid. Then we see Garo in a
this right here. We know what this right here going in.
Different form than what we've seen him so far. His clothes are very different. His hair is more tattered. He's got the crazy aura coming from his eyes.
We know we know who he fighting. We know who he fighting, bro. This right here is, when I saw this, it was like, well, I'm gonna wait, cause when I saw it, okay, I'm gonna wait.
And he's got like straight up Nen/hockey aura coming from his hands now, which of course is supposed to symbolize the Water Stream Rock Smashing Fist. Then we're seeing like silhouettes.
Oh yeah, see, I don't know who that. I know who the last one was. The last one was Lord Barus, but I don't know who this
supposed to symbolize the Water Stream Rock Smashing Fist. Then we're seeing like,
see, I don't know who these two. Oh, okay, yeah, that what's called. Okay, that what's called, and that
silhouettes of monsters.
Yeah, I don't know who
from the previous seasons, because like
we know this Lord Boros right here.
Oh, Boros, Goketsu, and then we're seeing this guy.
Oh, okay.
So this guy, it's concerning seeing him in this intro, and I'll have to go into the spoiler stuff to tell you why. But if you're just a casual, you don't really have to worry about this.
Exactly. But for us mangas, we know what's up.
It's cool, fine, nothing's wrong, but if you're hardcore, you might be raising an eyebrow at this. And yes, it looks like this guy is gonna
see this right here, this right here. I'm looking at this right here so hard, bro. This right here is like, it's giving like, I don't know, it's giving me like a video game. Like, this is kind of like a video game. I like this right here. It's like, I don't know why, but I don't know what it is, but I like how this right here look. I want this as my screen, my little slideshow thing, my image slideshows on my thing. I want this right here, but it look like a video game, like a 2D. It like 2D or something in a weird way. It's I don't know what it is, but I like how this look right here. Oh my god.
Be fighting Saitama this season. Who is this guy? I mean, we'll see. We've got another clip of Tatsumaki here. Then we see Pig God eating a monster. Puri Puri Prisoner extending his angel wings. We see Super S taking on
Aura, brother.
On My Mask here. That's going to be a matchup in this season for sure.
Yo, see, bro, I'm so ready for Sweet Man's bro. I'm ready for Sweet Man's bro. I'm ready for him too, bro. I'm low key ready for bro.
Sure. We've got Zombie Man finally.
Yeah, I know people been going crazy ready to see Zombie Man, bro.
Fighting with his double huge Desert Eagle like guns. Zombie Man really hasn't done anything in the series, so we're actually going to get to see him fight, which is cool. And then yes, this is confirming that yes, Child Emperor is inside of that Gundam. Child Emperor has a Gundam. It's shown in the intro. I'm not spoiling anything. Then we see Darkshine saying "Come at me, bro" to somebody. Then
I think we know who he talking about on this right here.
Atomic Samurai. He's atomic slashing.
We know who he. I'm assuming. I think I know who he's slashing right here. I know who he's slashing, but I don't want to say, but I know who he's slashing right here.
Someone. We see Flashy Flash.
I already know who he fighting. I already know who he fighting. I already know who he fighting right here.
Then we see Garo taking on what looks to be the same guy that
this is dope, bro. This is dope, bro. I don't know how they gonna do this fight scene, bro, but Orochi, bro, God. I wonder how they gonna do this. Cause this look dope. This look dope. Like it's like a start. Like ready. Fight. It's look dope, bro.
Saitama was fighting in the intro. So like,
bro, I like this right here. I don't know why. I like it's slightly little weird details. Like you see this? I like that, bro. That's hard. Like he jumped. You know what I'm saying? Like
who is this guy? I mean, like, you can, like, tell who he is. Look how big he is. Like, there's only one other guy in this series so far who...
And look at this... Okay.
Who's this big and kind of, like, looks like this. I mean, come on. You know who it is. Now, this makes it seem like...
And look at your boy.
Saitama and Garo are teaming up to fight this guy. And that's just misleading. Because...
Oh, see.
Just, like, Saitama and Garo are teaming up to fight this guy. And that's just misleading.
Hey, bro. How to get it?
Because just simply Occam's razor tells you Saitama wouldn't need anybody to team up with him to fight somebody. So what's going on here? You know, we'll just have to see as the season goes on. And that's the intro. You know, it's fine.
See, I saw someone pointing this out. See, on Geno's. Okay, so he is getting an update. But I think we probably gonna see him in the next season though. I do believe we ain't gonna see this right here until like the next season.
It's good. The song's good, of course. Can't play the song, obviously, in this video, but you've heard it. So now I want to go into some spoiler stuff. So if you don't want to be spoiled, you know, you can check out now. I appreciate you watching the video as much as you did. All of the matchups that I talked about so far in the video, they are for sure happening. You know, Flashy Flash is obviously going to fight Hellfire and Gale.
2v1.
Emperor is going to fight Phoenix Man. That
Phoenix Man, bro. See, I didn't saw this part right here. I didn't really never paid attention to this part. I was just looking at Child Emperor, bro.
That's the form that we saw. He like kills Phoenix Man and then
see this was in his like first form.
And Phoenix Man comes back to life in this like humanoid form.
Yeah.
And that's what he fights against, and he needs to use the Gundam against.
Yeah, the Gundam. I want to see how this Gundam look, bro. This Gundam look dope though.
It's that. Zombie Man with his two guns. Winds up fighting against Pure Blood the Vampire. Tatsumaki winds up fighting straight up against Giro. Darkshine is going to be fighting against Bug God. Atomic Samurai actually fights a few people in this season. He's going to fight against that samurai robot that we saw in the first episode. And he's also going to fight against Black Smoke.
My boy Black S. He finna fight my boy Black S. Atomic Samurai, bro. You really want to smoke with this guy? You don't want to smoke with this guy.
Matosin as well. Garo is going to fight Bug God, Royal Ripper. Then he's going to fight that big dog monster, Overgrown Rover. Then he's going to fight Orochi.
Bro is fighting everyone. Bro is fighting everyone in this Joker.
That's who that big guy is. I mean, we kind of figured it's Orochi. He like, you know, when he takes off his cape and he kind of like transforms a little bit, that's what he actually looks like. But speaking of that, let's get into the problem that I had. And it's like this guy right here. This is Orochi in like his transformed state. However, this is an issue because this was retcon.
Yes, see, and see that's the see. No, I was like, how they gonna do this? Like, so we got multiverse. So One Punch Man always had multiverse.
In the manga. Like back in
See, we got multiverse and everything. One Punch Man got multiverses and stuff. This is canon now. Retcon, and then this is canon. I see that's the part that was I like this drawing though, but see, it's so much going on, bro. See, and the thing is, I really want to see the one with I see, and then I think we ain't gonna get the one with they told me do squirt gun and stuff though. Like either one is canon now, baby.
I think 2019, when that first chapter came out where Saitama fights Orochi, he like transforms into like his, humanoid, slender, I think we were calling it like meteor burst Orochi at the time. And that was a cool sequence and everything. And Saitama eventually winds up just killing him with a normal punch. But I think a year or maybe 2 years after that, they retconned that entire sequence and they changed it to Orochi not doing that anymore.
See, I like this one, bro. See, either one, I like both of them. See, in the anime, this is in the anime that he's canon. In the anime, he's canon. In the manga, you get the exclusive one in the manga.
And he winds up looking more Lovecraftian. It has like a different fighting style and the sequence plays out in a different way. And at the time I said that they were going to change that sequence for season 3, which they have, and I'll get more into that, but I'm just confused as to why they're still using the retconned Orochi design, because it's been more than enough time for everyone, and especially the animators, to realize that that is no longer what's being used here. Especially,
but I think they're probably just using this just for like the opening, and then like on the next, probably in the next arc or the next season, that when they probably gonna like do the original. I don't know, bro. It's just too much, bro. But this is canon.
Because like in the volume itself, it has been printed that the new Orochi design is no longer this. Like in volume 24, it has been printed that Orochi no longer has that design. This is what he looks like in the printed manga. Like that form that we're seeing in the intro doesn't even exist in printed form. Like you can only see it on the Tonari website if you're savvy enough to find the portion of that site that has the retcon One Punch Man chapters on it. So I'm very confused as to what's going on.
We got multiverse. We got multiverse, infinite multiverse, and multiverses
here. Now I
think it. You know what I really think who is doing this? Empty Void. Now, I mean, spoiler alert, Empty Void. Empty Void is doing this. He is going. Empty Void is going into a whole nother. Let me shut up. We got Empty Void doing stuff.
Immediately don't want to just say this is incompetence. I mean, again, I would like to think that Murata and One actually had hands-on work with this season, because naturally you think that's just how things go. And hopefully that is the case, and they just decided that maybe for this season it would be better to just use the retcon variant of Orochi, because I don't know, maybe it looks cooler, or that sequence was
I mean, it do look cooler, but I prefer the other one, so I'm cool with the manga one, but I also like this one too. So either one, bro, I'm satisfied with.
For action in the anime, maybe they're going to do a hybrid of eventually how the Lovecraftian Orochi fight plays out with a fusion of how the first Orochi versus Saitama fight plays out. And speaking of that, they are obviously going off of what happens in the manga, because what we were talking about with those hieroglyphics, this happens in the new updated version of Saitama versus Orochi. And it also goes into what I was saying for the longest time, and it's that this is going to be the last episode of this season. Saitama versus Orochi, and when Orochi reveals to Saitama the big altar underneath the Monster Association that has like the hieroglyphics on the wall that foretells eventually there will be a monster born that is as strong as Orochi. Although this is kind of like a red herring, because after Saitama winds up defeating Orochi, you wind up seeing that the mural is much bigger and that it's actually this guy called God who is above him. God is like the final ultimate boss of One Punch Man. The whole mural is revealing that eventually there will have to be a monster as strong as Orochi to be used as a sacrifice to bring God back. And I think that's where this season will end, with showing that mural. And then maybe there'll be like, I don't know, a few minutes of a sequence after that, wrapping up whatever with Saitama and whoever else, the S-Class heroes maybe. But I don't know why you guys were giving me so much pushback on that when I was telling you where this season was headed, because it like made a lot of you really angry when I was telling you that. Like, when I was saying that the retcons happened because of season 3 and that it was going to end on Saitama defeating Orochi with the mural being shown. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. Let me know what you think about them using retconned Orochi's design.
I'm cool with it, bro. Like I said, right, it's gonna be some people probably don't like it. I mean, bro, I'm cool with it all, bro. We got it. Anime of the year. I've been telling people this. I've been predicting this for the longest. Anime of the year. We up, baby. Let's go.